the Angels this weekend were driving the struggle bus against the Astros. They got swept in a 3-game series, and they struck out 20 times, not in the entire series, but Sunday alone. Sunday alone, the Angels struck out 20 times, Brig.
Yeah. That
That's
leaves
not going to
7.
help the league average. That's not going to help the league average of strikeouts. Holy moly. Mike Trout for the series went 0 for 11 with 9 strikeouts. And this is something I thought was really interesting. And we've been bagging on Mike Trout a lot the last couple of weeks. But
I did it just a minute ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm alluding to. But this is the thing, Brig. His strikeout rate is way up this year. Like against the Mariners a couple weekends ago, he was literally either hitting a home run or striking out. He had 1 single.
Yep.
And then it was the other end, like total polar opposites. I did some math last night. I thought it would be better to do it off the air rather than on. His strikeout rate this year is 34.2%. For his career, he's 26.1. Before this year, that's insane.
That's insane.
That is so much. So I posed the question to you earlier this year that Mike Trout might be past his prime. And we kind of both were like, nah, later, And I still don't think he is, but man, this is a mighty slump he's in.
I don't think he's past his prime. I think he's being affected by all of the other things going around him.
More of a mental thing than anything.
Yeah. And I think it's
Probably
a team dynamic thing. And I think if he had the support from the front office, he had the support from the rest of the lineup, etc. I don't think it. Like you've seen him shake off disgruntled. What do you call them? Situations like when he's disgruntled out in the outfield, and he'll clearly display chagrin.
Yeah, well, like last week, if anybody who didn't see that, he was trying to tell the catcher that the pitcher was tipping his pitches.
Yeah,
and he was obviously I don't even want to say he was frustrated. He was annoyed more than anything.
Annoyed is perfect.
Just like, come on, man, like help a guy out. The fact that he could see it from center field, now obviously the batters knew what was going on. So that's
for sure.
Yeah, I would be
frustrated. I think that's his problem.
Though. Yeah. In fact, you know what, Brig? I'm guilty of something like that. When I was 12, I had a friend who recruited me to go play on a team with him. And I had been playing travel ball at this point for a couple of years. And so he recruited me to go play on this rec league team with him. And it was like, talk about a band of misfits, Brig. Like the coach even told me at one point, we got blown out one game. The coach even told me at practice, he's like, I'm so sorry you came to play with this. We'll get a team around you. And I was kind of like, well, I didn't have a very good game either. But if you say so, I guess.
Thanks,
but
man.
At one point, I got so frustrated playing with that team because they were not nearly as good as the guys I was used to playing with. At 12 break, I faked an injury so I could come out of a game.
You don't say.
I did. Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I slid into second base and pretend to roll my ankle. That is a real thing that happened as a 12-year-old. So
if you think about it, a 30-year-old man is capable of something similar, maybe.
Yeah.
You shall not be named.
The difference is that I wasn't getting paid.
Oh yeah.
But I did almost quit baseball after that season though, because I was really frustrated. Yeah, really bugged. But
I don't blame you.
Well,
I better stop talking about it, or I'm gonna be accused of things.